guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm finally going to be doing a Camille Rose review and demo. I'm going to be using the Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse, the Moroccan Pear Conditioning Custard, the Curl of Moisture Milk, and the Curl Maker Gel, of course. I have already used all of these products before, but I obviously haven't reviewed them before, so I'm going to do that for you guys today. So if you would like to see that, you can keep on watching. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications bell so you can see whenever I upload. I've already used the mask before and I love it, but I just don't feel like my hair needs to have a deep condition today, so I'm not going to do it. I also might double cleanse my hair today, so yeah, I'll let you know as we go along though. But this is like a side note. Don't feel like you should do things just because other people are saying that you should. Like, if your hair doesn't feel like it needs deep conditioning, don't do it, because you're just gonna end back at like 0.1. So don't do things if you don't feel like you need to. And if you feel like you need to double cleanse, double cleanse. Everything in the natural hair community is guidelines. Nothing is law, because I feel like sometimes natural hair influencers and generally people in kind of curly and afro hair, sometimes we say things and it comes across as that's like an expectation and things that you need to do, when actually in fact, like, you really don't. So yeah, just listen to your hair is basically what I'm saying. So you guys can now follow me into the shower for hopefully what will be quite a fast wash day, and I'll talk through all the products as we go along. So the first product I'm applying is the Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. I would say that this is more on the moisturising side of a shampoo, but it does still cleanse your hair without stripping it. So when you're using this product, you want to use your judgment based on how your hair feels at the time. I did end up cleansing twice because I didn't want to go in with a sulfate shampoo to completely strip my hair, because my hair didn't feel like it was that moisturised and that dirty that it needed a complete strip. But it did need a more heavy duty shampoo, if that makes sense. So cleansing twice for me is a middle ground between having a normal shampoo that I would use weekly and having a sulfate shampoo that I would use to strip my hair. So that's the reason why I did end up double cleansing. I of course make sure that I section my hair so that every piece of shampoo can get to every piece of my scalp and my root, which are the dirtiest areas of my hair. And I also make sure that I use my Oh So Curly scalp brush, just so that it can lift the build up, so when I rinse, all of those little dirt particles can just run throughout my hair and will end up going down the drain, as opposed to just sticking in my scalp. Now this is a part that needs a little bit more explaining. So after I rinsed out the shampoo, my hair actually felt more manageable, like so much more manageable that I felt comfortable just going straight in and detangling. So that's what I decided to do, and honestly, it was just as easy as if I had done it with conditioner in my hair. Eventually when I got to the roots were a little bit more difficult to detangle, so I did use a tiny bit of shampoo just to ease those up a little bit. But for the most part, I could have just detangled my hair without even applying the conditioner. But as much as I didn't really need loads of moisture, I still needed some. So I did use a little bit of the Moroccan Pear Conditioning Custard just to ease up those more difficult knots and to add a little bit more moisture back into my hair. I then continued to do the same thing with the rest of my hair, and you can see by my face I was shook at how easy it was to detangle my hair with no product in at all. So yeah, definitely give that a try. Don't go overboard, like you don't want to be ripping out your hair that much, but just try it and see what you think. But yeah, I just continued to do the same to the rest of my hair until my hair was more moisturized and all thoroughly detangled. So once the conditioner is all rinsed out, I then go in with the Curl Love Moisture Milk. I love this leave-in conditioner, I really do. It smells like cakes and it's just such a lovely moisturizing leave-in. I can't describe it to you. You have to go out and try it. It doesn't have hold, which I so wish it would. Like if Camille Rose made this into a curl cream, it would be a game changer, honestly. But anyway, I use this. I'm really random with the way that I style my hair now, so don't judge me by the way that I'm applying this leave-in conditioner, because I don't really section as much anymore. So I just go in with it, make sure that most of my hair is coated in it, and then I will follow up with curl maker gel afterwards. So next I'm going in with the Camille Rose Curl Maker, the one and only. This is one of my favourite gels. Now when it comes to gels, I apply them really randomly. I've started to notice this recently. I don't really have a set way that I do this. I pretty much do a combination of raking, smoothing, I use my Denman, and then a scrunch a load. So yeah, I'm sorry that there's not like an actual way that I do it. I just go with the flow. Do you know what I mean? So you can see here that I just do a bunch of random steps and hope for the best, to be honest. I honestly think that most of my results come from the scrunching, just because I much prefer a bigger, voluminous and still defined like look. So I think most of that comes from the scrunching part of my hair, and I make sure I do it from all different angles. So you'll see in a minute that I scrunch with my hair flipped to the side, to the other side, and then all from my hair like put forward. You'll see what I mean in a second, but yeah. So once all of the product is applied, I take my microfiber towel and basically scrunch all the excess water off. After that, I literally just air dried for the rest of the day and overnight. Okay, so this is the dried look. I still have to pick it out with my afro comb just to make it look more Pennyfroreal, because this is still a little bit flat for me. So I'm gonna do that now, and then I'm gonna come back and share all of my full thoughts with you guys. Okay, so this is the finished look. I just picked out my hair, so now I have a little bit more volume, and now you guys can probably understand why I don't apply too much leave-in conditioner and why I apply it so randomly, because I do so much manipulating with my hair. Overall, I would say I would recommend all of the products that I use. Wouldn't necessarily recommend this just because it's just okay. It's nothing to write home about. You can find just as good conditioners from any other brand for cheaper. Yeah. Camille Rose Curl Maker, I would definitely recommend this. I recommended this to you guys before. It's one of my favourite gels. If you're someone who struggles with dry hair from gels, try this one and see how you get on, because for me this is still quite moisturising while also having enough hold to make my hair last as well. Talked about how much I love Curl Love. So good, so good, so good. The shampoo I also really love, just because of how easy it makes wash day, even when you don't have even when you've not pre-pooed, or if your hair is still dry. This will like just make your hair so much more manageable. Out of the four, I recommend these three. And I of course recommend the mask as well. The mask is one of my top 5, so if you can get your hands on that, I definitely recommend trying it as well. So yeah, that's it from me. I hope that this tutorial slash demo slash review was useful, and I will see you next time. If you could drop in the comments what brand you would like to see me try next, please do that, and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week.